Would you like to start?
Hi, Patrick. Many congratulations. Your first win as Crystal Palace manager. What are your initial thoughts? And you really powered on in that second half.
Thanks, Jim. I think it was a really good team performance. I think we started the game quite well with a lot of energy. We competed quite well, managing to win the ball quite high. I'm really pleased with that performance that we had today.
And a first start for Odsonne Edouard and 2 goals as well on his debut for Crystal Palace. He really looked like the real deal there today. You must be happy that he got off the mark on his debut as well and hit the ground running, and which is a tough league, the Premier League, making the transition from Scotland.
Yeah, I think it's a dream start for him. He came on and there were more space, and that allowed him to score those 2 goals. But I think we have as well to give a lot of credit to Christian Benteke, because I think in the first 70 minutes he worked quite really hard, and then when Edouard came on, he just finished the job and take his chances quite well.
And lastly, for me, Patrick, 2 key incidents in the game, obviously the red card and the penalty. What was your initial reactions on both?
I think I was too far, really. I couldn't see because it was quite in the opposite side than where we were. So it's difficult for me to talk about it. But obviously that went in our way and I'm quite really pleased. But, next time it may be against us.
Patrick, many congratulations.
Thank you.
Gary Cottrell from Sky.
Hello, Patrick. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
A great afternoon, great performance, great result. Be honest, does it make it extra special? Your first Premier League win as a manager was against Tottenham?
No, not at all, Gary. What we really wanted as a football club and as a team is to win the game. We lately played some really good football, but we couldn't win games, and we wanted that win because that win will give us confidence, and that was the most important things for us.
And you mentioned, obviously, quite rightly, the performance of the whole team. It wasn't just about the debut boy, but when you come on and have a dream debut like that, when people have maybe been asking whether or not you can score goals in the Premier League, what does that mean for his confidence and his future here at Crystal Palace?
I think for him to come on and score those 2 goals, it's really good for him, because obviously that will give him a belief and more confidence to do well for the team. I'm really happy for him, because that will help the team in the future. But we are a team, and again, I will mention Christian because of his work ethic. And when Edouard came on, he was more space in between the line, and he had more time inside the box, and that allowed him to score those 2 goals. But I don't want to take away the 2 chances that he take, because he did really well. But I would want to give Christian as well a credit because of the way he'd work for the first 70 minutes.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Jordan Davis, is this for now or for Mondays?
For now.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Patrick. It was quite an emotional game and quite a physical game as well. How impressed were you that your players were able to control their emotions? Because it would have been quite easy to get caught up in all the emotion, especially with the big melee towards the end. Yeah,
I think we wanted to improve that side of our game. How can we compete with calm and being really composed? And I think we learned a lot, and I think there's still more to come from this team. But today we competed well with calm and concentration on the details about winning the game. I was really pleased about the way we defending as a team, because we didn't give them a lot of space to create chances. We compete in every single drills, and I think if you want to win games, this is something that has to be consistent in our performance.
And are you really personally, because as a manager, you'll know that you can play as well as you can and you can play a certain way, but if you don't get the points, then questions will be asked. So are you relieved that you have some points to show for what you've done so far?
No, I think it's important for us is to keep calm, to keep working, and try to improve. I think the group of players that we have is ready to compete in the Premier League. It's just about how can we be consistent in our performances. Today we played well. We scored those goals. How can we take that to our next game? But what we need to improve is to improve as a team.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you. Matt Woosnam, The Athletic.
Hi, Patrick. Just how important was it that you had those options to bring off the bench? Obviously, Odsonne Edouard scored twice, and then Michael at least had a real part in the third goal. Does it make it, obviously it must make life a lot easier for you to have those options off the bench?
Yeah, I think, we had a couple of players coming back from injuries. We bring a couple of players in the transfer market, and obviously as a squad allowed us to be more competitive. And I'm really happy with the business that we did in a transfer window. But we need to keep working. And I think today we had a really good performance. I would say a solid performance, but there's still a lot of details of the game that we will need to improve.
Obviously, Wilfried Zaha is a really important part of this team, but how good do you think he can be this season, and how important will he be to your plans going forward? Played really well today, did a lot, set up the goal, scored a penalty. How important is he going to be going forward for you in the way you're playing?
He's a really important player for us. Wilfried is part of our technical leader, I will say it, in the team. When he gets the ball on his feet, he's really direct. He's really good on the 1v1. I would like him to score more goals because I think he has the quality and the talent to do it. But today, it was as well about him working out of possession, and the way that he made the effort to come and help Tariq was really positive.
Is it the idea that you're going to keep getting him running at players, running down that wing? He hasn't really had too much of a chance to go at full speed, and obviously today he managed to get a booking, and then obviously Tanganga got sent off, and for the second goal for Edouard's first goal, his run down the wing made that goal as well, where he hasn't really had the ball in that kind of position as much in the previous games. Is that something that just came from maybe just out of luck, or what do you think about that?
Yeah, this is something that we needed to improve, and I think on the game today we were better than the last game on that way of the game. It's about how can we give the ball a little bit more early to our front three. How can as well they make the run? How can we give them the support that they need to perform? And I think today was really good. I think we improved that side of the game compared to the last game that we played. But we need to stretch a little bit more the opposition, because we have players in the wings who are really good on the 1v1, who got a really good pace as well. So I was really pleased with that aspect of the game.
Thank you. Congratulations on your first win.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, we're now going to move on to Mondays. This is